So Joe Budden recently went on to Lil Yachty's, and Mitch's podcast, A Safe Place, and he said a lot of things. It was very interesting. I'll spare y'all all the details, but there was just one part in particular. Me being in music and everything, it was very interesting to see, like, oh, you all have thought past a certain point, and yeah, it was just a tough question that was brought upon them, and I just want to look at it. Let's look into it. Let's get into it.
Whatever you and I went through, that wasn't because of the cultural divide, right? I was experiencing that same shit with Fetty Rock.
He called him Fetty Rock.
But then 679 dropped, and then six more dropped. Baby girl, you're so damn. I want to know if I can hit it from behind. No,
okay, Joe looked like he had a little
he never
something.
stopped. I feel like he was abused by this industry, and I'm not happy about it either. Yeah. There's no way that somebody should put out 7 hits in the span of a year and a half like that and him like that.
Yeah, it makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense.
That's my man. Shout out to
It's extremely unfortunate.
Do you think streaming makes sense? Like how it works?
Which part of it?
The money aspect of it.
No.
Me personally, I don't. I don't even.
No, hell no.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, but I mean that's just the system, bro.
See, look.
That's how we gonna get.
Right. That's just the system. That's just how it is. You just gotta go with the flow. Like, no, nigga, you can create and formulate something and maneuver through the system, become more, like demand more, understand your value.
Caught up in it, bro.
That's
we
why
gotta.
What can we do?
We gotta. Bro, some people
figure
just
out
came
something
up
to
with a
do.
system and we just settle for it.
What we
We
gonna do?
gotta.
Are we gonna take it back to the MLK days and strike? We gonna march?
I mean, we could figure something out. What if we just?
This nigga said we gonna march? No, nigga. I see what type of nigga Yachty is, man.
Say, hey, we not putting nothing on,
Debbie Downer,
on none
actually.
of these. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think artists
Okay, we definitely
underestimate our
gotta
power.
brainstorm more. Yeah, I'm not coming up with a plan to go on this stream, but I'm just saying, like, we
Whatever
just can't
needs
settle
to-
for it, bro. It's not fair, bro. You're getting 3 cents per listen. It takes
How?
a million
I
listens
hear
to get
you.
1,000. Like,
I hear you,
and
but
we just settle for it.
Realistically, let's have a realistic conversation right now. What
Okay,
the
yeah.
can
It's
we
better.
do?
Like, we could start something. We could start
Yeah.
speaking up. We could start
I
fighting
hear
for it.
you.
Like I'm saying, we could start.
Chunky cheeks? How?
See?
See,
He's trying to save the world. You just
I'm trying to say,
Bro,
well,
he is bullshitting.
I'm
right
not
now.
bullshitting, bro. I'm not bullshitting because
with him.
I always thought about
All right,
this. Like,
so
bro.
go ahead to the camera.
Yes.
Tell us right now what we're gonna do.
Yachty hating, bro.
All right, since you want to know something, but I'll tell you exactly what we're gonna do.
He don't have no plan. I guarantee it, y'all. He not about to say nothing.
Start with title, black owned,
Tidal is not black owned no more.
streaming.
We're gonna start with title.
That nigga sold his 32% of Tidal. Or 30-something percent. Yeah, that's no more.
service. You know what I'm saying? Right
All right, go
there.
ahead. Talk right now to your favorite rapper. Tell him. Tell
You see
him.
why I can't spread the message, bro?
Tell Jay-Z.
I'm trying to spread.
Tell
I'm not,
him.
it's not just about Jay-Z, bro. I'm just saying. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
just-
You think?
For the
Wait,
sake
you,
of
you
his-
think? Let me ask you something.
There
You
we go.
think
There we
that
go. They finna get to
artists or black artists specifically don't have the power to affect the market?
Yes, we do.
No, that's not true. I think that realistically, the chances of all of us agreeing together to do something is more than unlikely because a lot of people are self-sufficient, egotistical, and selfish. You know, I mean, it would take everyone to think about everyone else and not just themselves.
Yachty, you can't even do that.
Say, you know what, even though the bigger artists, you know, someone in the corner saying, even though I'm rich as shit and I'm doing good, my young bros, they need this. I don't think it's likely to happen because I think it's a very egotistical
Facts. You
career.
gotta look out for yourself.
I think that
It could happen. However, this music game we gotta play. This music game we gotta play is very difficult because you have to spend. You think you have to spend a lot of money, but you kind of technically do when you get up to a certain level. So I kind of get what he's saying,
you think
but you don't.
it takes more of us than it actually will. I don't think that it takes, and that is the misconception between consumer and the people behind the walls. The shows that make the network run
right,
is going to be Office and Seinfeld.
Two heavy
All
hitters.
the rest of y'all are ancillary pieces.
Right.
The same in music. Hey, these are the people that pay the bills for all of the rest of you.
Right.
When the white artists got mad at some shit that was going on in Spotify recently, them got together. And none of the black people really knew who any of them was. But know what they had? Catalog. Know what catalog is? Audience. Market. So you take your 5%, add it with Celine Dion's, and I'm freestyling right now, her 20%. It's going to take a few of y'all, but y'all can make change. You can be effective. It's going to take the right people to do it. The major labels are never going to let any of this Fantastic Four shit work.
Nope.
The Napster shit, they're not going to let it work. Anything that's trying to buck the system, they're going to stop.
Right.
Which is why, not to bring it here, and
talk about
it.
Talk about it, Joe.
Which is why Drake has always been important, because he and the likes of him will change this whole thing either way.
Damn.
It'll tip it this way, it'll tip it.
He's saying Drake holds so much of music's shares that if he was to move either way, somebody's losing a job. Somebody's losing money.
That way. So when he gets in a song and say, I can never go independent, Lucian treats me good, that's my man. Yeah, it sounds fly, but the greater ramifications of it is, oh, the labels are going to put as much money in his pocket because they know if it went the other way, it spells the collapse of a few people. Even with what's going on now, you see all of these layoffs. You see people getting fired. You see the consolidation, right? So don't tell me that music is in the best space and everybody's good and everybody's making money, but nobody has a job.
Yeah, and
it's deep.
Well, I mean, the artists will still be able to do their thing, but shoot, without the major labels, you're not gonna be major. You're just gonna be an Instagram rapper.
It's deeper than just the music aspect. Like, it's gonna take a few of us getting savvy to what's going on behind the scenes, and we won't because we're paid well.
Right.
Well-paid puppets, new slaves.
Not the new slaves.
I said like,
yeah, but you are also like speaking as if there's nothing that can be done,
like it's impossible.
and I don't believe that. I just think the conversation should always be had about.
I'm saying that we can have this conversation right now.
Yachty, you definitely are saying that there's nothing we can do, but I get it too. You also saying like, yeah, we're talking about this, we're planning it, but who's gonna actually do it?
And it'll more than likely still not get done.
Well,
yeah.
You know, I'm not saying it from a place like I don't want it to. Shit, streaming sucks. I could be making a lot more money compared to the streams I make. I stream exceptionally well. But what I'm saying is that like, just realistically, like bro, it's hard to even get to do favors for shit way smaller than this. You know what I'm saying?
But look though, let me say something real quick. But yeah, but it's kind of just like, so what? Because it's like, yeah, we're getting paid from streaming and shit, bro. But it's so that yes, this conversation is not gonna change it, and yes, like the fights that we may put up may not change it right away. But if we just keep attacking it or just keep the conversation,
chipping away at it,
you know what I'm saying, in people's faces,
I
think something can change. But nobody cares. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I'll take my 1 cent for every 100 plays.
Yeah, that shit is trash, bro. It's not no 1 cent either. It's like 0.014 cent. So do the math like that. That's how fucked up we are, bro. They have told us how much a listen is worth, and it's not worth even a cent. It's not even worth a half a cent.
Sampling, you'll never. I mean, we can have this conversation all day long. You keep sampling, brother, you're never gonna see $1.
And that's what it's about. Goddamn it, I love sampling. All right, let's take away.
And even the
sampling.
change we speak of is change in a vacuum because the record labels are media companies,
right?
So we asking to change the music aspect of things. We're not asking to go alter their entire ecosystem.
No.
Right.
We want the music portion changed.
All right.
And just like we've just like what we've had to do anytime to get change, there needs to be I've been saying it for years, a stoppage in work.
Yeah,
we are the only industry where there's no stoppage of work. So why would anybody give a about nothing y'all got to say? Y'all don't exercise your power.
Yeah,
the teachers do it, the bus drivers do it.
Yep.
But let me ask
the
you.
train conductors do it.
Right, but let me ask
the
you.
The police force does it.
Yeah, but we don't answer. Artists don't answer to nobody, Joe. Like the label, yeah, when you're signed, of course, yes, you are. That is a thing. But ultimately, that's not like everybody's not out here under that.
Does it?
But all those careers, when they stop, things stop. Our music, old music still generates money. So say we stop making new music, the old music is already in their hands. It's already up. What do we?
Already streaming.
Realistically,
they could just repurpose that music and continue to make money off of it.
You need new music. This business, yes,
right, but money still
off of. And it's going to continue to. That's there already.
Exactly.
But this business works off projections.
Yeah, but
all
I think
of those
that
people in the C-suites, they're not looking at the money that's been made. They're not looking at the EP&B album. They're looking at where is this projected to be in 10 and 15 years.
Yes, but there are still. I think that if we even tried that I just don't think they budge. I think there's so much money still.
You never know because there's too many out there that won't grow a set of balls.
Ooh,
yeah, we'll always be able to have this debate because. There's no Chuck D out there talking about fight the power. Oh, everybody is just talking about drill, pills, vibes, and that's cool. But we need a KRS or some type of figure. For us, it was Hove. He often spoke to the artist side of what record
industry shady. You need to be taking over.
But now it's time to excel past that. Like y'all have a greater understanding and a way greater opportunity. I do. It's going to take a few to go against what's in their contract.
For sure.
It's going to take a few to say, hey, most of you ain't even dropping anyway because y'all not getting your money from music. Let's keep it real here. Most of you are going to get deals with Popeyes and iPix and Chevrolet. Your music is not what's making money, so what the would it hurt to try a stoppage where you say, yo, all of us, the same way y'all just got together on the phone and say, hey, we're mad at Drake. If you could do that, then don't tell me that you can't pick up the phone to say, hey, yo, dog, the month of August, blackout, Sony, Universal, Warner, Atlantic, nothing is moving.
Hey, Joe got hella points. Sometimes he's crazy. Sometimes he's wild. Sometimes we cannot take heed to his words. But this, he's on point. I'm not gonna lie. He's on point. Let me know what y'all think.